cubes. Bloop, 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 bloop. Where is my... There is a thing. It's Honzian time indeed. Yes, yes. No, Antarian, we are not horsing around. We are herding. Maybe. Who can tell?
Instead of winning, it's whinnying.
Those are synonymous at this point.
There might have a tie in here indeed. But I think...
Kill the primate.
STEM primate, please.
That's something a horse would say too. The horse will eat it. It's small enough. Ever indulge as yes, the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
I mean, we could seem every sketch like that.
Oh yes.
Makes the smallest one war.
Archaeohippus of war. It's just a freaking chihuahua.
I mean, I have interacted with Shetland ponies before.
Oh, yikes. I'm so sorry.
Let's just say they have temperament.
Mine broke my collarbone.
So they are angry little creatures?
Yes, and I get a little sweaty every time I see one.
They are filled with rage. That's what domestication does to you.
Unfortunate.
Okay. I think we are running. Desert Leaper, I'm not turning into a horse. I'm the rider.
You're bringing in the cavalry.
That is something that Dalo would say, yeah.
I was distracted briefly from horses earlier today to sketch out puppy anatomy. Dire wolf.
As always, I remain very congested in the morning.
Oh no.
Dusk.
Yes, what the heck?
He's beautiful.
Hans.
Yes!
Hunts and stone, brother. The fucking hell. Alright, a second. Oh, that's because... Wait. Because I was... I know why. Because I still was in podcast mode. I was in a podcast mode earlier, and I recorded my own voice, but of course then I turned the desktop audio down.
That'll do it.
I was gonna do some voice recording today for the Dromi Awards, but it is windy as a motherfucker outside.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Yes, our
Oh yeah, I should also do that as well. Thank you for reminding me.
The stream is sponsored by Uma Musume Pretty Derby. Thank you for reminding us, our ontologist.
Oh no.
I'm back in a second.
Wait, has someone made Uma Plinko?
They need to.
Also, speaking of dogs and horses, I present to you the wars.
goodness.
This thing would not be fast.
I don't know about that.
But look how short the like metacarpals and metatarsals are.
Hmm. That doesn't mean much. I'm gonna be honest. Like, just
It-
just for
Alright, someone made
speed.
horse plinko with gold chip.
Yes.
Found it. It was the first search result.
And back.
Welcome back.
Horse fucking Plinko.
Yeah. Hans. Number 1. Anything?
I have one that goes on for forever. They are stuck.
Number 2 is
Mhm.
A
Archaeohippus.
Plinko loop.
Another number 3 here. Mega
Oh,
Hippus.
how long, my beloved?
Nah.
And then we have a tie here. But for thematic reasons, we are going indeed with Parahippus.
Woohoo!
Okay, that means we start with Shang-Chi Hippus, which is one of the big schnauzers.
Mm-hmm. Likely ancestor of the
Oh, very
Plio-Pleistocene
fitting we start with the
Proboscidiparian.
Chinese one.
Gong Hei Fat Choi.
Actually, on that note, I will have to leave early because of Lunar New Year celebrations.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Very young.
There we go. There is a nice. Nohox was faster with
Yeah.
the skull
have a-
posting.
We have a very nice skull, like very nice material of this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of wish I was going to Anchorage soon because I'm pretty sure this bakery that I used to love to go to when I lived there has mooncakes.
Ooh.
Oh, yum. What kind of mooncakes?
I think they're filled with mung bean.
Yum. Oh my gosh. I could really use some mung bean
Beige.
mooncakes, actually. Ugh, you got me hungry now.
I'm so sorry. I'm hungry too, actually. I ate an apple and it's just making me hungrier.
Mm.
I'm
What?
turning into a horse.
Oh no.
Something
me
that will be
carrots.
something that'll be useful for people is here is the skull reconstruction from the paper that this material is from, with the mandible.
Mm-hmm. Articulated.
He-
Yeah.
Oh, and I found a map of where it is in relation to other quote-unquote old world Hipparianins during that chunk of the late Miocene.
Yeah.
It's the white skull.
Speaking of Hipparianins, it might be good to grab a generalized skeletal for one of those.
There's what's their name? Cynamonite made a skeletal drawing for this thing's likely descendant, Proboscidiparian.
Oh yeah, that'd be
Mm-hmm.
good to have.
So just a big nose or any prehensile-ness to this nose?
Think of it like a saiga almost.
yeah.
Okay, right.
Not
so
super
a big-
prehensile, and also at least its descendant. I need to look at the Shanxihippus paper again, but at least Proboscidiparian was more open habitat and C4 grazing adapted than contemporary Equus. It is
That is
genuinely a Saiga
Definitely
horse.
an image. That's definitely an image.
Saiga horse. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good thing to know is if you're showing the full body, these guys still have little nubby toes.
Yeah, this is a three-toed horse. Primarily walking on just the middle one.
Oh, apparently, my settings are stupid. Taylor on Twitch said that everyone is still quiet, and then I look into my like advanced settings on OBS, and usually I have like everyone else there on like what was it, nearly 300% or something. It was on 100%.
Oh,
Oh, that'll do it.
That'll do it. I'm putting you up on 200. I don't know where exactly it was. I think it was 300, but I'm not sure. Let's put it here for now. People on Twitch and YouTube, let me know. And Infuriated Badger on YouTube asking, is that Inon Transavia? It is not. You are looking at a sketch from last flocking. This is Dinosaurus. Thrapsid. From the Permian of Russia.
Not a dinosaur.
And it's not a dinosaur, yeah. But it's indeed closer to Gorgonopsians than dinosaurs.
so this thing didn't have a very deep jaw.
I mean, it's still deep, but for compared with a modern day horse, it is not as deep. Yeah.
Let me see. Do we have an actual mandible? I don't know if we have a preserved mandible for Shanxihippus, but the skull reconstruction for it should be all right. The JW posted.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, you know what could be a good horseman for this one? Plague.
I know I talked about Saiga, but you can let me know if I'm wrong about this. Didn't this thing just straight up live with Saigas?
Do you mean Shanxihippus?
Oh wait, no, that's Proboscide. Like Hipparion that did.
Yeah, Proboscidiparion, this thing's descendant is like Pliocene to earliest Pleistocene. This guy, Shanxihippus, is late Miocene. And
How
yeah,
tall
given
do you
it's
think
in...
this thing would have been? Approximately, like at the shoulder, I'd say.
Let's see.
I should also post, because this will be very handy, a general diagram of horse musculature. Let's see what would be a good one. There is so many of these.
Yeah, are there any that like have one for wild equids as opposed to like just a domestic horse?
I doubt it. I've never seen one. But I think just having the basic muscle groups would already help.
Generally, yeah.
This one, for example. So that you don't make the mistake of having like the humors, for example, very visible. Horses do not do that. Ooh,
Yeah, no, the elbow
also,
is just
also
bunched up
I
there.
have something very handy that I saved for occasions like this. It should be in my soft tissue reference folder. Bloop, 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 bloop. Where are you? Nope, 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 nope. That's manatees. Ah, there we go. Whoop. Fur direction.
Oh, is that? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That is
Fur in
Interesting.
Honses follows, at least most likely in like advanced derived horses, would follow quite predictable patterns.
I guess that leads into the next thing. This is a Hipparionin horse, which is one of 3 tribes within the subfamily Equinae of equids. But how much you want to extrapolate the little details of Equus onto the other tribes of the subfamily is entirely up to you. Coloration, fur length, whether or not you want to put a mane on it, that kind of stuff. I guess if you want good coloration references, if this thing is in fact very open habitat, probably something like as opposed to Przewalski's horse or maybe some of the Asiatic wild asses.
I mean, it could also have stripes. I mean, zebras are also open habitat.
Not entirely.
Things,
No, zebras are more woodland adapted as a whole.
But I think I'm pretty sure their overall pattern is something more for open habitats.
To my knowledge, no. It's
No.
quite the opposite. Which you don't usually think of with zebras, but
When it comes to
stripes appear
wild
be the
horses,
most
there is
dappled thing.
this overview here. Who made this?
Yeah, I mean, you could probably even go outside of Equiday for like color inspiration, realistically.
Oh, this was put together by Blue Rhino Studio, apparently. Here, a little
Ooh.
sketched overview of horse patterns found in caves.
That's
Yeah,
all,
That's great.
and that's all for like Cabaline horses, like Equus Ferus specifically.
It is all specifically brought up to be for Equus Ferus.
Yeah, just
Like think of the diversity in horse coloration that we have today for a single genus.
There's
Thank you.
unfortunately, for
this
people
is-
like me who don't have the time to look into this, an incredible amount of research that has been done into horse coloration, horse genetics, horse color genetics, and it's infuriating because whenever you touch a horse, some horse boy will come and tell you, no, not like this.
I honestly don't think all
I
of
don't
those
think
anatomic those coloration stuff actually matter because none of them are even within the same tribe. I don't think
yeah,
that we're
I
gonna be doing tonight.
no one has any right to be pedantic about the coloration of a Hipparion.
Yeah, or literally anything we're doing tonight.
Oh, you tell that
we
to
outside
them.
the Crown Group.
Yeah, we
Just make it purple and piss off everyone.
true.
Okay,
Raven, no, no!
challenge accepted. Yeah.
Make this.
Make it a nice
red spark.
evening piece, so like everything is like highly saturated
Yes.
and in warm tones. I will make mine super snotty because I want to make it pestilence.
Oh dear.
Oh god, and with the nose of this guy.
Exactly! That's the point!
I wonder if there's images of Saiga with diseases.
I do
mean,
not.
I
want
don't need to
look
know
at
that.
this.
I have an image in my head. Okay, I think we have enough references.
Wait, sorry, I think I missed Dynamo's response to me earlier. How tall was this thing at the shoulder?
I'm head swapping the skull onto the Proboscidiparian skeletal in like a scaled chart at the moment.
Oh, okay.
I would say
I'll
like
have an answer for you in just a
pony.
second. I don't think we have any post crania from this thing, unfortunately.
Oh well.
Yeah, no, from what I
Many such
know though,
cases.
like they're like at least when you get to a
Well, yeah,
certain
the
size, like,
horse
their
skulls are
morphology is
massive.
Pretty consistent.
They are massive and they are not pneumatic. So it's
That's the nice thing about mammals.
it's one of these
in
weird.
general.
It's reverse. It's reverse sauropod. The head is not the first thing to go, but the last thing to stay.
Well,
Mhm.
also people only will collect certain parts.
That
like if-
too,
like,
yeah. Rick Raptor, thank you for asking. You know what else from horses is massive? Their brain.
Wait, really?
Horse brains are pretty large.
Hmm.
I can say that because I
why-
just
that's why
last
they are
year saw
capable of
one
evil.
in cross section.
Okay. Fun.
Also, hi Rick.
All right, I'm putting it in the thing. There you go.
Thank you. Ah, okay.
Very
Which
rough
is it?
scaling.
Bloop, 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 bloop. Yeah, that's a pony.
Petit, are you
Yeah.
planning on drawing all these guys next to you?
No.
Hmm.
This one's open plain, so background should be easy.
I think planes make the background actually more difficult. The openness,
Hmm.
it scares me.
Me
Uh,
too. I need mountains.
Mountain good. Closed environment. Nice borders everywhere.
Make you
could
feel like you're
draw-
being hugged by the earth.
Yes.
You could
Mhm.
draw mountains in the
Yes.
background.
Good.
Does Baude County look like? This is where the horse is from.
I'm not sure, but also I wonder how much that's changed since the late Miocene. Let's see. I'm looking through the description to see if it says anything specific on environment.
Rick, I do not
I mean,
plan
I-
to
it only
draw
mentions
horse
video
penis
of, like,
today, no.
Leaves, forbs, or grass shoots.
Hmm.
That's as much as I can see.
Bleh.
Okay. Let us start with Shang-Chi Hippus. The Hippus that is Shang-Chi and potentially has something big, schnauzy, droopy. Okay. In 1, 2, 3, go.
Woohoo!
Wahoo!
I'm also gonna real quick look up on the navigator if there's any, like, what contemporary fauna might be from the same site. Oh, it's not even on there.
Well, you don't need to draw it with something.
I mean, this is a
Yeah.
first sketch. It's to warm up. Don't beat yourself
Yeah.
up.
Oh, a horse is a horse, of course, of course.
Yes, yes.
Wait just a gosh darn minute. This is from
That's the
late
horse,
Miocene.
Famous Mr. Red.
Yes.
This is late Miocene China.
Is it big Hyrax time?
No, that's Pliocene. Oh no. Do you remember the size chart I made of eclectic fauna?
Short-faced rhino, and well, all the short-faced creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Everything short-faced. Except for this guy,
Which one?
apparently.
Mm-hmm.
This is the epitome of the horse walks into the bar and the bartender asks, why the long face?
Well, ironically, the skull is pretty short.
On this thing?
Yeah, but the schnoz would
like,
be
it
long.
doesn't- Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm. But to get back to Rick, I will not draw funny big horse genitalia today because I'm doing the 4 horses of the apocalypse,
Mm-hmm.
and that doesn't really fit that theme.
Yeah.
4 horses of the alpacalypse.
I was going to go there too, but you went there before me. Thank you.
The fifth horse of the apocalypse, sexual frustration.
No, I'm just glad we're both sharing the same brain cell today.
Oh yeah, if you're drawing the head, you can mess around with like that little open space in front of the eye, whatever that is.
No.
Not in
Sorry,
this one, I think.
This and a bunch of the derived Eurasian Hyperionans that surround it phylogenetically, they went the Equus route and lost it.
Ah, it's in the like the reconstruction, and you can see it in the
fossil, yeah.
Hang on.
skull. You can see it. It's just a little bit further up, unless that's a different structure.
Oh, where is it?
No,
I
Hawks,
see what you
yes,
mean.
this is pestilence.
I see what you mean. It looks very, very shallow, though.
Yeah. I guess we'll be able to get into it more with literally all the rest.
Yeah. Oh, I just found a cranium and mandible attached.
Good.
Oh, yippity doo. Yeah, it does not have a deep mandible.
Oh wow.
You can see a little bit of a
Almost.
depression there, but
Almost gracile. Almost.
yeah.
Horse faces drive me insane!
As they should.
They're one of the first things, other than dinosaurs, I learned to draw.
Mm-hmm.
Owning one also helped.
Yeah. That does help.
You are a cheater.
Nah, just having good reference.
Oh yeah, since a lot of people here are used to drawing dinosaurs and other reptiles, make sure not to give your horses or any other mammals the reptile S-curve neck. Because the tissue, or like the stuff in mammals, like the neck muscles, just cause it to like make a steep drop after the head.
Mm-hmm. That's one of the trickier things with them. It's like, oh, like birds and other reptiles, they have this lovely aesthetic S curve, and then you look at mammal skeletons. Oh, an aesthetic S curve. Then you put the muscle on, it's like, oh, straight lines.
This looks extremely cursed what I'm doing here.
Of course.
Oh yeah, I just looked at it. It does look cursed.
I hate it.
To be fair, regular horses opening their mouths are cursed already, so...
That is true.
That means you're doing it correctly.
What plants were around?
You have
Grass.
basically you have like every modern genus of plant by this point. So shrubbery, like modern looking savanna shrubbery, grasses, that kind of stuff.
From Europe?
I guess this guy's from China, so
Okay.
I mean I don't know. I'm not sure if anything extant in the area today would be helpful considering it's the Miocene, but probably pretty warm.
Oh, what's time looking like?
11 minutes, 40 seconds.
Hmm.
Okay, let's give it some shading. 9 minutes.
Okay, that works. I don't feel too bad about that.
Yeep.
I think this is the most derived horse we're going to be getting this flocking.
That's possible.
Is this the only Hyperionin?
I think so.
Hmm.
And I don't think we have anything within Equini.
Yeah, no, interesting.
Ironically, this is going to be our the thing that looks most like modern horses today.
Beautiful.
Oh, thank God.
Mm-hmm.
Can start dipping into your Artiodactyla knowledge after this more than anything.
Mm.
Let's draw some deer, but without antler.
The perissodactyl equivalent of a deer.
5 minutes, 50 seconds.
I'm so glad I just did a profile today. Start off easy.
Wise choice.
Found a very interesting photo of some Saiga, so I'm not showing these guys in a field. I'm being different.
Okay.
He tries to be special.
He is special.
There's no bias.
No.
I grant you some oats.
Brother.
Yeah, I think that fits Pestilence. Just need some more snotty stuff.
Good.
One minute.
Mm-hmm.
And there it is. Time to post. Let me quickly smoosh around this color a little and I think overall I'm quite happy with this one.
Nice.
Oh god, my microphone just fell off its arm. Why is that?
Ooh.
Somehow we didn't actually manage to hear that at all.
Yeah.
Okay. Detached. I hope I'm audible.
Yeah, you are.
Yep.
Good. Good. Let me save this funky haunts.
One of 4 funky haunts.
Mm-hmm.
We are only getting more funky from here. To an extent.
How hungry?
Or let's say they get only more unhorse-like. Not necessarily more funky. Yeah, pestilence, war, famine, death. I think war should be the smallest one. Famine probably works best for mega hippos.
Mm. That definitely works. That definitely works.
I'm posting them also in Stream Gallery with a dedicated rider. So many nice horses.
Maybe that could be the next sort of like Spream Nights type thing that we do at some point. Just put everyone on a different prehistoric horse.
On a horse?
Yeah. Make everyone race on a different genus.
Yeah, I mean, clearly Fang needs a Propalaeotherium, but everything else would be too large.
Mm-hmm.
I just checked. I'm very glad that my post about the plesiosaur paper got so much attention.
Woohoo!
He will not be able to ignore you now. To make all the
Yes, nice.
blubbery
Actually, let me
plesiosaurs
check.
you desire.
Did it get it? Oh,
make them
wow!
Yeah.
It's only 600 likes off from being on par with the Spinosaurus mirabilis post.
Oh.
Both over 2,000. That
So-
is nice.
People are still liking the fucking Saddam Hussein
As they should.
tweet.
As they should. Where is it actually? Oh, it's over 300. Nice. I think my horrible portrait by Scream the Goo also get a few more likes.
Wait, you drew a variant?
No, Scream the Goo made a variant of me.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I'm posting it in other talk.
Yeah, that one went a bit unnoticed, I think.
A new crab got described.
Oh, wait, to be honest, my face isn't that memeable.
My favorite drawing of you will always be the old Miguel one. That just makes your face weirdly long. Or weirdly tall.
Hi, Jens Kosch. We are doing flocking, and as it turned out, only horses got voted on. And me personally, I'm doing like the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, but like themed to all the 4 we do here. That's just me doing that. But yeah, and we started with Shang-Chi Hippus, which is a relative of the better known Proboscideae Hippion. Which has this funky retracted nares. So probably a big old schnoz or small trunk. And yeah, I made it pestilence.
Yeah.
It's snotty, as it should be.
Nice to see we have a lot of people drawing today in comparison to like last week.
Oh yeah.
The poor
Well,
flowers.
Yeah, everyone hates on plants.
Okay, let us increase
important.
chat. To have a look what people produced. Starting with the Roadrunner from Hell, who did this absolute cursed creature. Look at it. Very good, very good. It's now the overall head is maybe a little short, I would say, a little bit too deep. Keep in mind this is a rather slender snooted creature, a little bit tapir-like in the moment. After that, we have frontal view by our very own He Needs to Be Silenced. It is indeed a very hungry horse. Very hungry. How hungry, I wouldn't be able to tell. I think the schnoz could be even more pronounced.
Yeah. You honestly you might not be able to see the nostrils from a front view like that.
Probably not. If it was a little bit droopy, at least I would think it was at least as schnozy as a moose. I would say.
That makes sense.
Also, the guts would be bigger. Horses have big guts. Like, when you look at a horse in front of you, horse frontal. Let me just grab
They
the
almost look like a teardrop in cross section because
Yeah.
of how big their guts are.
Let me grab an image of a Hans in front view. They are very wide at their middle, in the middle. They need all these guts to get that pesky grass through their digestive system, without like losing too much on nutrients. Next, we have Luan coming in with a portrait with a big dark schnooper. Very nice, very nice. I think the mouse goes a little bit too far back here. Horses have usually very extensive cheeks. You can see in mammals usually like how far the cheeks potentially go when you look where the molars end. That is a rough estimate. Because there it's like the grinding surface and you don't want stuff to fall out there.
Yeah. Usually with like herbivores, a good way to do it is like right in between the canines and the premolars is where the cheeks start.
I suspect it might also there might also be potentially a difference between grazing and browsing, how extensive it is, because grazing specialized white rhinos have a very, very short mouth line, but browsing black rhinos and Sumatran rhinos have a really long mouth line.
Good point. Okay, next Tears Forever coming in with this full body reconstruction. Very nice. I like that you gave it some cool colored highlights here. Very nice indeed. A big old schnoz. Yeah, looks pretty good. The snout looks a little bit weird for a horse, but it is such a weird creature. And the perspective here on the hind limbs is a little off. Like this limb appears to be like, based on the perspective, it looks like it's crossing its hind limbs a little bit, as if this one here was a little bit in front of this one. Like, would just make it a little bit shorter. But yeah, no. Looks very nice indeed. Then V-Swain coming in with the beautiful Chinese anteater. I can't even see the dang horse, Bobby. Yes, it is. It is a beautiful Hans. What a beautiful snooper. I think snooper might be a little bit too long here, but I love the landscape and stuff. Very nice indeed. US state of soda, with this fantastic little sketch. Who was Soda again? Oh, it was Brontosaur, of course.
Yes.
Brontosaur here with another anteater, or not an anteater. It's a hoofed aardvark, I would say. It is not quite Hans. The guts are like little too deep towards the end. Like the backside of it look a little bit more like a tapir in the moment, which works actually when you look at more basal horses in some cases. But for big grazer like this, you would probably have like the belly go up again towards the back here, not as much connected to the knee.
It'll look pretty droopy.
It's a droopy thing. Then there is Raven with a portrait of our prime schnauzer. Very cool, very nice. Oh, you gave it a chin. My God, that's cursed. Something about this is so unnerving to me. I can't put my finger on it. Oh, what a freak.
McChinley.
It is. I can see it suddenly speaking in some old English accent or something. Very nice. Very cool indeed. Then Prowl Beast. I've never done horse. That is totally fine. There's the first thing for everyone. But you can recognize it as horse. I think that's pretty good for a start. Yep. Nope. Like horses are tricky. Horse. It's unless you are horse girl, horse boy. It is something really difficult to ease into. They have some peculiarities about them. Okay, Bilton. Hello there. I was so I mean, you can still finish that after stream. I think that looks very cool. You went with a more moose-like schnoz, which looks really good. Really likes the landscape too you gave it here. This open prairie-like feeling that is very cool. Also love it that it's like looking behind it and stuff. Nicely done. I think the guts might be... Actually, this might be a case where the torso is a little bit too thick. Or maybe the shoulders are a little bit too thick. Or maybe it might be the perspective. Or maybe it's just a fat ass. I can't say. I feel like that would be somewhere a little bit more slimmed down. Keep in mind this is like the size of a pony. Not a big draft horse. But no, looks really good. Then we have Im Cypress coming in with this pudgy little creature. Look at it. What a little freak. With its little snooper. Very good, very good. I'm not sure if you wanted to do this, like for style reason, but something I recommend when it comes to Hons is this is something that, yes, reptiles do all the time, but when you look at Hons where the neck actually is, where it starts. It's like right behind the jaw muscles. Like there is like it's very abruptly coming out of the head. There's not your usual reptile like smooth transition from the jaw to the neck or something. It's very abruptly just starting there behind.
I'm posting another good example of that real quick with some Przewalskis in perfect lateral view.
Yeah, I also share some stuff on stream right now.
Them straight lines.
Okay, next Ultra Loser with partially frontal view here. Absolute goober. Incredible. I love this a lot. I'm not quite sure about like the position of the eyes, like with its rotation and stuff, but just for the goofiness of it, boom, extra points. Beautiful.
It's perfect.
Then Axel, hello there. All in pink. I see you went with the evening piece that we mused about earlier a little bit. Nice. It has a little bit something of a camelid right now. A little bit hard to describe, but I see a little bit of llama and dromedary in here.
I think it's because the nostrils are like.
It is. The snoot certainly does something to it. Like the nasal anatomy is not really horse in the moment. Horses have very, very horsey noses. When you see a horse nose, you know you're looking at one.
Yeah.
Um,
Although that might only be the thing for like some of the more derived ones, like
As we're gonna
see that
get
with some of the
into.
others.
That is true, but we are still like relatively close to modern day horses here that I would think that it would at least not look like a llama.
No, definitely not.
It is really hard to say like how it looked in this guy because they clearly did something very own with their schnoz. But yeah, I think overall I would make the head longer. Like when you look at the skull, it is compared to modern day horses, little shallower, a little longer, and yeah, lots of room for soft tissue at the front. Captain Trululu did a skull drawing and some scales. I feel like there's a theme coming here, but I'm not quite picking up on it yet. I'm curious to see where this goes. Next, Anteriano with barely rendered, but still it's there. Shanxi, I was about to say Shanxi Pteros for some reason. Hippus. Damn. Nicely showing off here, like Hipparion and relatives having 3 hoofs on their feetsies. Nice. The schnoz also nice and big as it should. I think it could still be a little bit longer, like the skull overall. But yeah, no, that do be Hons. Very good. Octolus did something. Yeah, that is censored for a reason. You love to see flies laying their eggs. I guess you also went with pestilence here as a theme. Fantastic. Next up, something panicky. Ooh, Psycat coming in with the biggest schnauzer so far. I love how you clearly used Saiga here, especially in the second one here with closed mouth. Very cool. Nice. I think with this one, the eye could be a little bit further back, slightly, but no, otherwise very, very nice indeed. Ooh, tail coloring on Anteriano's one. And there is the Springy Boy by Dynamo, just prancing over the prairies of Miocene China. Very cool. Loving the stripes here.
Thanks.
Nice. And
socks.
Sorops with Shanxi Hippus drinking some water. showing
One-
off nicely its big schnoz being used here for slurping and stuff. Very good indeed. Velociraptor, interesting coloration, I have to say. With a light hat and then the spots on the back. No idea how likely this is, but it is very aesthetic.
Indeed.
Then Sleepy T-Rex was late. And I'm so disappointed looking at this. Why, Sleepy
Oh
T-Rex?
god.
Oh no.
I once again want to say, I think the mouse goes a little bit too far back here.
I think you also made it look too much like a normal horse.
Baby.
I think that the neck should be longer, honestly.
I'm not sure if that's is still horse neck there or already human neck.
If BoJack Horseman were a Neanderthal.
Oh wait, I also realized you didn't give it the. Did you give it the little spurs? I can't tell.
Oh my god, yeah, you
you
didn't
just
make
make
it
it
a
a normal
Hipparion relative.
There's like a little line that I think could be it, but I'm not sure.
I don't think so. We have more schnorrs on Helios Be Silenced. And there is JW. I see. They are going for the water plants. Nice. Very cool idea. Love these schnoopers. Judge Judy Casual Soap Muncher. Since when did you go to law school? You might be a subject of laws, but certainly not making them. Okay. How hungry? Once again? My God. Casual Soap Muncher. This is such an old meme. Somebody already made that joke. That is a very cute little guy. He has some donkey vibes to it. I think the skull, again, is a little bit short. The schnooper could be even bigger and longer, I think. But nonetheless, nicely shaded and stuff. Then we have Lolpie with this absolute delightful creature. Look at him. So cute. I love the furry tufts you gave on the feet and so on. Very cool indeed. Wait, is it with three little? Yeah, no, I think it has three hooves there. For a second, I thought it was like coming behind it here. But yeah. I think the snout could be slightly longer, but yeah. It is very baby. It is very baby Lolpie. Average bear with hands down the best drawing of the night. It can smell me through the screen. I can tell that. Beautiful. Absolute cinema. Oh, and there's Aberrantologist with another guy. Look at him. I think again we talked about this earlier, like with the neck could be a little bit more abruptly coming out of the head here, a little bit further back, and the muscles on the neck here on the back side seems like there could be a little bit more going on. Like the neck seems not quite right positioned in like relation to the neck. It's a little hard to describe. Not quite horsey. And I think the ass could be fatter, but beyond that, very cool. There is, oh my god, what do we have here? Petite with with an interesting creature. What a weird thing.
Also quickly, Dynamo fell.
Oh no. I think Petite's the skull is a little bit too small. I would say. And I think the guts hang a little bit too low. For once, actually. When you look at...
Because this one's more grazer adapted and apparently more C4 adapted, that maybe the guts would be slightly larger.
Not by much, I don't think so.
If not, I'm just gonna say it's pregnant.
Make it pregnant.
Yeah. Right, it's pregnant.
Make it give birth.
Have the guts like pinch up a little bit more right before they go past the hind limbs.
Yeah.
But what if it's
like,
pregnant?
Like it would still be that deep, but it would like be a little more of a sharper.
But what if
curve
it's
on the
M-pregnant?
bottom? Hmm.
And I think like in this
I'm not sure that's
pose,
possible in horses.
if in this pose the hoofs, like the tendons lifting the forelimbs up like that, the hoofs would probably like tend to like fold backward.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Let me see horse jumping.
No, yeah, no, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Perhaps something like this, petite.
Yeah. I think like they,
Oh, okay.
I think potentially they could move their hoofs like this, but I think like either because of the tendons or by instinct they like partially fold their hoofs away when they make such a big leap.
I would imagine like if they were like attacking something, they might like spread.
Yeah, but then
forward.
that looks usually a little bit different.
I
Yeah,
have.
makes sense.
Oh, there's an image.
Yeah,
somewhere
horse
in my
horse
archive.
anatomy is horrible. Also, you can nicely see in the image that I posted how in the hind limbs, you can it's not like clearly distinction between like thigh and lower leg. There is this like nice overall shape to the wool part of the leg to it. It's you can see like the knee in there quite nicely, but you can't you don't have like a distinct calf to
Ooh.
to your lower leg.
Does this work? This
Oh,
reference?
yeah, okay.
That looks good.
Hey. Onager to the rescue. Onagers have such skinny necks. They're weird.
Oh yeah, schnorz maxing. Thank you, Sleepy T-Rex. Yes.
Mm.
There's a pregnant horse. Yes, good. Excellent. Also, 2 new papers came out while we were talking. God damn, many. Ooh, paleo environment dynamics of the Campanian Paleocene macrofossils of the Karga Oasis, Western Desert, Egypt.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Campanian to Paleocene Egypt.
Yeah, I don't know much about that stuff. Okay.
Oh, Schweizer Bard.
No! Curse you!
No.
Perish.
Okay, after a look into the horrors that is Shanxi Hippus, it's time for the next Hons. Which is, let's have a look, number 2, Archaeohippus.
Ooh. Okay.
The old Hippus.
Luckily, there's a really nice skeletal mound.
Yeah, there's exactly one skeletal mount of this thing in existence. It is.
Behold.
If any of y'all are familiar with Diker antelope, or perhaps Brocket deer, or just muntjac, that's the vibes we're going with here.
Yeah, this is it.
This is a tiny, early to middle Miocene, long-faced browser of the forests of North America.
Yeah, the question though
Yeah,
is how
Florida.
can I make it war?
Give it
You could
rabies.
considering the size of the canines, they would probably shred each other. We might actually have evidence of that.
Ooh,
Hang
it
on.
maybe I make it running through a burning forest.
Or
Mm.
how about covered in scars?
I was about to say covered in blood.
Blood. Yeah, that works too.
Oh no. Oh, a mortality spike for individuals with the M3 coming into occlusion is interpreted as representing mortality due to intraspecific combat between males. Oh no! They're slaughtering each other.
This is war.
This is war.
This is Florida Man Muntjac Horse Edition.
Yes, literally, because this guy's from Florida.
Yeah, I mean, throughout most of North America, but our best record is Thomas Farm in Florida, which is also where I just got that from. The
Oh,
mortality.
this is also a nice comparison, honestly.
Yeah, this guy's tiny,
Mm-hmm.
Smallus.
and this is to the point where take everything about what Yash said with horses last time and throw it away.
Yeah, at this point, you're probably closer, like in little soft tissue details, you're probably closer to the commonality between Perissodactyls and Artiodactyls than Equus, for reference. Like, they probably... I would imagine something like this still has a rhinarium, which is like the little wet nose patch that most Artiodactyls have and carnivorans and stuff have.
Yeah.
Probably more just general, like muntjac or diker, like tiny deer or tiny bovid-like in soft tissue, perhaps?
Yeah, I was gonna say, do not use, like, from this point on for the rest of the stream, do not use horses for
Yeah.
reference for soft tissue.
Yeah. We're far beyond the range of Equus being helpful.
Yeah, to a certain extent. I think you can still use the basic muscle groups because the limbs are already quite slender and horsey.
Potentially?
Yeah, I mean, this animal is so gracile, so cursorial that I would expect the limbs to look already very horse-like.
It's not not quite in the same way though.
Not in quite the same way, but
I mean, this, like, this is much more similar in niche, like, probably just behavior and, like, locomotory stuff. And
I would say, like, combine
diker.
horse with small antelope.
Mm.
I honestly think the only horse-like thing is the feet themselves at this point.
I mean, even then, they're going to be padded. They're going to be more like tiny, dainty tapir feet.
Yeah,
It's like,
this
yeah,
is
like
just-
a
this is just
tiny
grass.
antelope like that, or a brocket deer, but like over this skeleton.
I'm not
Yeah, this is
sure
just a
there would be
gracile-
cats,
This is
honestly.
this is just a they would have.
Yeah, they would have.
But only one hoof is on the ground.
Not entirely. Like the other two still help.
Yeah, you have to also remember, even with what you're seeing, the keratin sheaths in hooves are pretty extensive.
I'm guessing this is a forest-dwelling one. Or...
Yes,
Okay.
most definitely. In ecology, this is a diker. Or a brocket deer, yeah.
Do you want to bring up the fossa?
Yeah, that
The
would
what?
be-
Oh,
Oh yes.
yeah, the potential big glands.
Mm-hmm. Gland or something, something there in front of the eye.
Yeah.
Oh.
Even the paper looking at it is inconclusive, and Dynamo was able to get in contact with the people who wrote the paper to
You can
get some-
like you can see in the deer and the tiny bovids that are being posted, there's a little slit in front of the eye where a scent gland is. They have a pocket on the skull superficially similar to the big pocket that most equids had, but it's very, very structurally different in a couple of ways, to the point where it might have a scent gland, but it would be something pretty unique.
Yeah, like
Also,
there's
for some odd reason, the nasolacrimal duct runs through it.
Yeah, they bring up a possible option
funny.
of the glands exiting out of the tear gland in the nose.
Or connecting to another sinus, potentially, and exiting out the nose that way.
Yeah,
Or sound production.
yeah,
Who
since you could do some resonation with that.
Yeah, if it was like other ungulates with big glands there, it would probably look like this?
Well, no, not. But that's the thing. It probably wouldn't.
I mean, if we don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe it did have an external slit on there, and it was just freakishly different underneath.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, I feel like it would be convergent rather than
Oh,
because
it
it's
would be,
such a different structure.
In short, go wild.
Indeed.
Yeah, because as Dynamo found out, like when we were researching this, like months ago, the thing that you would assume is connected to the tear gland absolutely isn't.
Mm-hmm.
Like the normal scent gland is in the position where you'd expect it to be, but it isn't.
Yeah, in Artiodactyls, it is definitely is just its own little independent pocket, not attached to anything. Weird stuff. And yeah, and the only reason I've championed for putting a rhinarium on this thing's snout is because, at least from what it seems, the loss of the rhinarium, the classic mammal wet nose, it seems to be tied to like specialized like muscular lip mobility, either browsing or grazing, like giraffes or equus. And this guy is still like deer or small bovid style generalized.
Side pressure, this guy is Archaeohippus.
Yeah,
Put the name in chat again.
a fun fellow.
Would these guys have a Jacobson's organ?
I'm pretty sure all
I'm
mammals
I'm pretty sure
do.
all mammals have it.
In that case, yeah, I've honestly not looked into that.
Yeah, because I'm thinking Flemin response would be interesting for one of these.
Flemin
various
always
animals.
works.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, I have tinted my canvas red. I'm ready for war.
Yes.
Are we ready for war? No, I will not give a speech.
Are you ready?
Woohoo!
Too many Germans have done that in the past. Let us start with Archaeohippus in 1, 2, 3, go.
Goo! I also have a work in progress size chart of Thomas Farm, the locality where we have a butt ton of Archaeohippus from. Where?
Yeah,
Where is it?
it's gone.
It's here somewhere. I was working on it for a while. And then I just got obsessed on just the horses.
Point.
What is...
Oh, we should probably post your thread again, actually.
I don't know if it's super helpful in this circumstance. Like, it's just depicting my journey of reconstruction. But honestly, yeah,
Yeah,
if you'd like.
It's a helpful resource for people. Oh, also something that we haven't mentioned yet. Like seemingly the basal condition for nasal shape in Perissodactyls is like tear shaped.
Oh yeah, like nostrils, specifically tear-shaped nostrils that are pretty low.
Yeah. Like it's something that we see in all of them.
Yeah.
You have like an example because I'm not sure what you mean exactly.
I mean, like horse. Like you could see it in horses.
okay,
like
okay,
it's
okay,
obviously more extreme, but it's like backwards facing tear duct where the largest
Mhm.
part is
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
at the front.
I've sent the work in progress Thomas Farm size chart if anyone would like some specifically early Miocene Florida contemporaries.
How many toes on each foot?
3!
Yeah,
I will be right back.
with the other ones being much more noticeable.
So they'd be lifted off the ground, or they would be like a tapir?
I think partially in this guy lifted off the ground, but you can look at try to think of it. They wouldn't be too far off because like the keratin sheaths on hooves are pretty extreme.
Okay.
by the way, for people thinking about like what to do with the tail of these guys, it is quite likely that there was already like a big tuft of fur on the
Oh
tail.
yeah, I mean that's in most ungulates.
I mean, like, look at antelopes. Oftentimes they are like just short and dinky, and there's not much going on there. But we have like, yes, we have modern day horses, but then we have exceptionally preserved specimens of Propaleotherium actually, where we have a big tuft that is covering basically all of the tail already.
Yeah, it's something fun to mess with. We are finally spreading more early horse reconstructions that are just, oh hey, this is a horse but small. Or
I'm back.
horse reconstructions that aren't just that.
Welcome back.
What was this about reconstructions?
Saying that we are finally spreading the horse reconstructions that aren't literally just horse but tiny.
Yay! That's what it's all about. Oh, I am so glad. Why am I choosing to draw a filthy carnivoran?
Good question.
Drawing Amphision.
Yes.
I knew it because the Amphision I drew for one of your birthday, like the
Oh, yeah,
the trail camps is that Amphision.
Yep, it's Longoramus.
Make the head a little bit large.
Oh, Yash, that looks delightful. It's a little demon.
It is a demon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Also, in case anyone's wondering about color references, just in Dikers alone, there's a ton of variability among like similar niche little fellas. So there's plenty of room to play around for a little forest dweller. Rusty red being a pretty common one.
Rusty red is like the forest ungulate color.
Yeah.
The face slightly too short. What's time looking like?
12 minutes.
How wide would this thing's head be?
Probably not very.
I'm not sure if I've been able to find any front views of.
Looks pretty slim,
Or-
but yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it looks very, very, very slim from all angles.
Question is how much of that is taphonomy?
Oh, I found a mandible that has a dorsal view. Where is it? Yeah, no, this thing is slim.
Okay, yeah, that is very thin. Thank you.
All good. Florida Museum coming in clutch with like everything.
Hopefully, we don't need to use the Florida Museum too much at clutch pretty soon.
Hmm.
I'm just saying, this would be the worst time for for Lovesight to get spun tomorrow.
Oh goodness, yeah. Oh, that one is always a fun pick. It would be fun though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, something else to note that's different from modern horses. You wouldn't have that. Like I don't think that you'd have that bend in the back that you see with larger animals. I think this guy's too small.
Oh yeah, not droopy. Like general posture, probably good to look at brocket deer and dikers.
Yeah.
Is not heavy enough to be droopy.
What's time looking like?
8 minutes 30 seconds.
Costco Paleoart in Twitch asks, "What are the chosen horses?"
Chosen
Well,
horses.
so far,
So we are currently on Archaeo Hippus. Before then, we did Shanxi Hippus, big schnauzer boy. Then after this, we do Mega Hippus, and last but not least, Para Hippus.
yippee!
Also, Costco Paleoart surely is a username. I think I made the head too big actually.
The only unfortunate thing that didn't get in was the specialized grazer,
Calibus.
because that would have been like one of these more basal guys that you could honestly just not add a Rhinarium to.
Mm-hmm.
It was so specialized.
He went down the same path as Equus. At least in a few ways.
3 minutes, 40 seconds.
Yash, if you want an idea of what it looks like, it's sort of the horse equivalent to that really weird looking nodo ungulate that you
Oh, the
compared to
Hadrosaur. Yeah, no,
Hadrosaurus.
I saw the image, and for a second I thought it was that thing.
Yeah, no, it's a horse with multiple species that did the same thing.
Yeah, the whole genus is square-snouted. The Nigersaurus of horses.
Yes.
And it's small. And it's one of only 2 genera in the tribe Protohippini, alongside Protohippus itself.
30 seconds.
Fuck, fuck, fuck.
I'm just not gonna add color. That's okay.
Same here. I'm just adding the violence.
I thought I was doing so well with the time.
You know, if in doubt, more blood.
Mm-hmm.
That's my life motto, actually.
That's incredible that these
Damn,
guys aren't
you look
just
like
kill
that?
each other to death.
Mm-hmm.
They're replicating the Oreodonts.
Okay,
Yes.
it's time. I'm adding a few more
Yeah,
splatters
small
here.
ungulates can be very violent. Small things in general.
Yeah, I was about to say small anything can be very violent.
Ah. Yes. Glorious carnage. Time to save. Berengo, I'm honestly not sure if people would call them deer, even if like discovered, even if not, even if it wasn't clear from the start that these are horses. I think they might be distinct enough that they wouldn't be put into that.
I think,
think-
they might have been called it at the start. I think that there would have been a few.
Honestly, something like Archaeohippus, I could see it just getting its own name, like the whatever the
Its
horse
own
equivalent of
category,
diver
yeah.
would be. Like, oh, that's the little thing. That's the gremlin. That's the diver. That's the bush demon. Something like
Yeah,
that.
similar to,
Like
to
your-
like the okapi not being called like a forest giraffe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Humans can be more creative than that
Yeah, sometimes.
sometimes.
It's also because a lot of these names are taken from native languages where they might have
Yeah.
also called, like for instance, a giraffe might have also been. No, actually, that's a bad example. But you get what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
all of these names are derived from Latin. Some of them
Mhm.
derive
Yeah.
from non-Latin languages. So then, some things that that culture might have called their equivalent of said name, we've just called that. We've just adopted that name for that specific example of theirs locally into English.
Mhm.
This is an important factor with common names. I feel like a lot of people forget that the majority of our
Yeah.
common names for animals derive from non-English languages.
Mhm.
Also, they're onomatopoeic. A lot of them are.
Yeah. How much y'all want to bet this thing made some heinous noises?
Oh, I hope so.
I
That
mean,
re-
based off of like some other ones, it could have been like a lot of weird squeaks.
Yeah. That reminds me, I'm currently looking into sound design of a large rodent from the ear scene for some animation I'm doing. And I don't know where to start. There are not that many vocal rodents. Capybaras make stupid noises that do not fit at all for what I have in mind. That's the first thing I looked at.
Marmots are pretty big and they do big screaming noises.
Ooh, true, marmot. Marmot might be a good thing, yeah, or groundhogs.
What about gray squirrel chatter but slowed down?
Maybe. I can show you guys later the animation. It's like a long, sustained thing. Looks more like a yawn. I mean, if I don't find anything, I can adjust the animation to fit the sound, but if nothing else works. Or if nothing else works, I do the sound myself. As of.
Yes.
Okay, and with that, we have a look at what people posted, starting with You Need to Be Silence, who gave it a beard. I see you were potentially inspired by certain swine or certain modern-day horses, where they also do funky stuff with their facial hair sometimes. There are beautiful horses today where, by chance, they grow up to have a mustache. Majestic. Absolutely. Roadrunner from Hell, once again, has this thing here. No, not Roadrunner from Hell. Someone else had it earlier. Spoilers. Let's have a look. Oh boy. Mating season fight. Ooh, censored because. Oh boy. Honestly, I don't want to know. They have interesting stuff going on here. Important, Roadrunner from Hell, is that you have your clearly distinct humerus in basically all ungulates. That is not visible. It's so embedded in muscles and into the shoulder, into the torso, that you barely see an elbow, even in many cases, depending on how long the fur is. But yeah, your typical reptilian or in many animals, like visible elbow and humeral muscles is oftentimes like very obscured, even in these basal horses. Next, Tears Forever. Actually, since we talked about capybara, this has a little bit of capybara vibe to it, honestly. It has a little bit of big rodent. I think the Renarium, like having this darkened, distinct patch at the front, would have helped a little bit with that. But no, otherwise this is very nice. Big sand glands, nice, good stuff. 3 hoofs, excellent. I feel like it could be a little bit slimmer. Where's the skeletal drawing? There we go. Also, hard to say. Hard to say how deep the guts would be on this guy. What a snooper. Then I see, Captain Trollo, you are also going with theme of this of the horsemen's in a way. Very cool. Nice. Past that, Average Bear with the very angy Archaeohippus. I love the little doodle below here with the vampire teeth. Very nice, very good. Also having these horizontal pupils, that works very well. Then Luan with a little full body study here, very cool. I think the limbs could be slightly longer, at least like a little bit more gracile proportions. They have already, for their age, quite long limbs. these guys.
Mm.
But yeah, no, otherwise very nice indeed. Sleepy T-Rex. Oh boy, why did I even click on it? Why is it so buff? It has a threatening aura. I see why you spotted it. Raven, then with this, it must be very hot. It's radiating. Damn.
Ooh.
Very cool though. I love the potion stuff. Good work. And with a nice tufted tail. Very nice. Nicely embedded humeral muscles. Then Grok. Hello there. With frontal view and side view. I think we discussed it earlier. The face would be even slimmer, much slimmer actually in frontal view. These guys have weird skulls. They are not built like your modern day horse.
It's more extreme than even most little browsers.
Yeah.
They're ungulate tweezers.
And there might be a little bit of taphonomy going on with the skull, but I don't think that much. It's probably quite slim snoot and skull overall. The eyes might be sticking out quite a bit because ungulates tend to do that with their faces, with their eyes. But yeah, I think this is a little bit too wide. Loves the droopy snoot, not snoot, tongue there though. Very cheeky. In Cyprus, is that a little bit of wild boar inspiration going on here, like with the mane and stuff like that going into the thing? Feels a little bit like that. Running down to the roll new one. Oh boy. Not that much time, I see. Yeah. I think the limbs could be slightly slimmer. The torso a little bit longer. It looks a little bit scrunched in the moment for an Archaeohippus.
The
I
neck
would
might also
say.
play a part in that. Like, this thing may have had a much slimmer neck than like
Yeah.
the
Although I said
chunky neck of Equus.
part of it here is all the fur. I think that makes it look like that. But yeah, nice brush strokes as always. Saurops. Horrid beast with biblical levels of greed. It's a foe. The fuck. I'm not sure the
I don't think
chest
they
would
had
look like that
donuts
if
on
you
the Oligocene.
pick it up, but very good. Excellent shenanigans. I think also the head would be potentially proportionally larger. Keep in mind we have like a baby mammal in front of us here. They tend to have large heads. Like I think you can probably like increase it by 15-20% in size, and a little bit longer neck. These guys are relatively long necked. Although the perspective might also play a little bit into it. But yeah, very fun idea. Also with a Rhinario. Nice.
Yay.
Axel with my God.
Now that is demonic.
Lovecraft was shit his own pants.
I'm not sure if it's like.
I mean, he
from,
did add an air
anatomy, but
conditioner.
the vibes really are accurate.
Mm-hmm.
It is quite horrifying. It doesn't read as horse to me, I have to say. Horses look a little bit different when they like do that Flemen response and stuff. Although this is of course a very basal one, but the basic organization of the teeth and stuff is already there.
What did deer Flemen responses look like? That'd probably be the closest.
I'm not sure I've ever seen a Flemen response in a deer.
Oh, I'm posting this.
Okay, Wieswein, with this lovely little one. I love this play with the reflection and the pattern and stuff. Very cool. Nice snooper. I think the skull could be slightly more elongated, maybe, but
Yeah,
Lol
just a little
Pie
bit.
was
Oh.
he sees no evil here. Excellent. I
Mhm.
see there might have been some interspecies shenanigans, but very good. Then why, Bilton? Why? You know what? I will not question it. I will not question it. Very cool. Very nice. The favor gain will be off the hook. Only people who play Age of Mythology will understand that. Anyway, Octolus. Once again, spoilered. Metamo Arctos, so hungry. They could eat hippo. Nice.
The doggy.
Very cool, very cool. Although, we should point out once again, the head is probably a little bit too wide. As mentioned, these guys have very slim, long faces. This looks a little bit too Duker-like, I would say. But yeah, very fun idea. Then we have another one by Velociraptor coming in again with a fun little idea for a pattern. This doesn't work that well, I would say. Like this kind of striping, I have never seen that in a mammal. At least this, like with the same, like with this consistent stripe thickness. Usually there is some wiggle-waggling around, like, and one stripe is thicker than the others and stuff like that. So yeah. Also, again, you wouldn't have like this pronounced elbow. The humerus is like deeply embedded in muscles and like becomes part of the overall shape of the torso, in a way. Then Entriano, with this beautiful little guy here. Two guys actually. Very cool, very nice. Here you see nicely how it is embedded in the overall shape of the torso. Good stuff, good stuff. Also, it is ballooning on its snoot.
Mm-hmm.
Very fun.
Yep.
And after that, we once again have a predation event with Dynamo and what was this? Amphision?
It's the local Amphision, Amphision longiramus.
Beautiful. What a snack.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent, excellent. There's a Flemin response.
And there's the deer Flemin response.
Oh, true. Yeah, because they don't have teeth. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they don't have upper incisors.
Yeah, no.
It looks so stupid. Deer are unserious creatures. And it begins only with bone cancer. JW then with our little Archaeocerum here being dwarfed by a big palm front. Very cool.
Gorgeous.
Nice. Then, yes. Archaeotherium lycanthropy, as it should be. Also with big glands here on the face. Excellent. Love it. Then we have Brontosaur with the little guy here just standing there, realizing it's too small to get to all the cool branches up there. Needs to grow. Damn it. Ultra Loser coming in with this guy here. I think the torso is a little bit short. When you look at it, it's one of these early horses in the forest usually have razor long torso. Like Propaleotherium is actually one of the exceptions, one of these very early ones where it's quite short, but then most things that comes after are like fairly elongated. It's weird. Like you see they get bigger and immediately get longer because they need to make room for all the more foods they need to get into their belly to sustain that size. But you know, lovely pattern.
Real quick, if I may suggest for the proportions, maybe making the distal part of the hind limbs slimmer, like keeping the the buttocks chunky, but then like
Yeah.
the ankle and everything around that a little bit slimmer.
Yeah, I think you
Perhaps.
could. Wait, let me. Yeah, I think you can make like move the knee more up.
Perhaps. Also taking slightly more inspiration from deer for the mouth line, like having it be slightly longer.
Mm-hmm.
If the browsing grazing thing holds up.
That is true.
Yeah.
Then that's. Oh my God, Judge Judy again.
Another
This
predation.
with more predation. It's this time an alligator.
Mm-hmm.
I'm shouting in that direction. I mean, it's my scene, so we have alligator actually.
Yeah.
The real deal, to some extent. Just swimming around here in Florida. And
Yeah.
this alligator is grabbing our little Florida man. By the middle. I think the head
Jump.
could be a little bit longer. It's a little bit short maybe, but no. Otherwise, it looks very good indeed. Ooh, Petit trying something very different with patterns and stuff.
know.
Very cool. Nice, nice. It's a little bit more open
Bay leopard.
habitat. Very fun. Loves the little
Putting bay
butt
leopard
mane.
pattern on. Oh yeah, back mane is cool. Putting
Ye-
bay leopard pattern on Archaeohippus is something I never would have conceived of. It's like,
Yeah, very fun.
I imagine
One of my favorite horse patterns.
it is.
It's very harsh.
This one must be insanely lucky to survive to adulthood, though.
100%.
Okay.
Yes.
And with that, we go to Megahippus, the Mega
Ooh.
Beast.
OJW.
A while ago, I made a size reference for this. Actually, let me grab it. Behold, skull is just over a Hypohippus mount.
Mm-hmm. Megahippus and Hypohippus are two Anchitheriine horses from Middle Miocene North America that got big on browsing.
Yeah, like these guys are very specialized browsers.
Mm-hmm. They got the tapier feet and... Do you think?
I could
I mean-
imagine these guys having lips more similar to a copies or drafts.
Oh, they also have
Honestly,
very pronounced, like lower incisors.
and
Yeah.
Looking.
They're spoon-shaped, they're spatulate.
Yeah,
They're complete.
I don't like that. Oh,
That's cursed.
Yeah, it's a very different way to be a horse than today.
yeah.
Yeah.
These guys are like this wolf family is like the least horse-like. To get a better idea how unhorse-like they are, here a direct comparison with Equus.
Mm-hmm.
So you see
Yeah.
how pronounced the chin basically is, and like how
Yeah.
the spatula like thing going on here. The teeth look
also-
completely different. The teeth look more like what they remind me of rhinos.
A bit, yeah. I found a direct comparison between the incisors of Megahippus and Callippus, the two extremes.
Oh, damn.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm. And this guy is just about as far from Equus as Archaeohippus is, so not much direct. It's probably not going to look substantially like Equus in the soft tissue fine detail department.
Yeah.
Perhaps inspiration from, as mentioned, okapi or large forest-dwelling artiodactyls.
Yeah, then this guy is just found throughout southern U.S.
Mm-hmm. Didn't it get up into the
It's
Midwest?
actually,
Oh wait, no, it's south and it's pretty much everywhere but the Midwest.
it's actually more distantly related to Equus than Archaeohippus.
Is Archaeohippus not one of the proper Anchitheriines?
if the
I know the
information
phylogeny.
in Wikipedia is correct, which is according supposedly
Nope.
from
Good night, Sleepy T-Rex.
2023,
Oops, see ya.
it does say Archaeohippus is more closely related to the modern horse.
Oh, so Archaeohippus is just tiny, very, very, very early equine that went down like a diker route. Oh, that's cursed. Okay, yeah, this is more basil. Oh, that's Yeah, no, so we're just moving even further down the phylogeny.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, this guy's funky.
I know there's a mount of it, like a big one on a wire frame somewhere. Was it the AM&H horse assemblage?
No, it's Smithsonian.
Oh.
Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong, Dynamo, but it's pretty reasonable that this guy would be both in forested and open environments, like savanna-ish ones.
Only as long, probably it's probably not going to go outside of what you would call forested. So open woodlands, denser savanna potentially, but
Yes.
probably sticking to the trees.
It was arboreal.
Of course. But of course.
Gulopithecus is asking if Megahippus is a mega beast. What killed it? Good question.
Yep.
Well, this isn't this isn't the Mega Beast. That's Megatherium.
Yeah, this is
That
the
is true.
mega horse.
No, it's a mega hippo. Clearly, it's in the name.
Yep. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Archu, I
place
wanted
in
to make
the-
this famine. I remember.
Oh yes. That's gonna be fun.
I'm making these guys hang out in a more open area surrounded by forest.
Fun.
So I have a very silly reference. I like the expression on one of the animals.
You guys are talking about like environmental stuff, and I'm just like white void.
Void.
I mean, that's
I need-
valid.
I'm grabbing the Megahippus recon I did before because I want to keep the colors.
So this guy had 3 toes.
Yes.
Yes, and
Very
all of
much
which
confirms.
would have touched the ground.
Oh, cool.
Quite tapir-like.
Yeah, we are far enough from horses to be like, oh hey, this would barely look like a horse.
Or at least like Equus.
What skeletal mount are you using right there, Joshua?
When you go up in chat, JW posted it.
Yeah, it's
Oh, thank
it's
you.
the
Sorry,
head-
I had to step away to get a snack, so I missed that.
yeah, it's the head of Megahippus superimposed on a skeletal mount of Hypohippus from either AM&H or the Smithsonian. It's the sister genus.
Yeah. They're both very similar, but Hypohippus tends to have a much more elongate skull.
Oh, stupidly so. And much less robust than Megahippus. They are sort of the two sides of a coin in how to be a browser. there anything else we need to go over? Or are we good?
I think we're good to go.
I think that's about it. Yeah.
Okay, let's go in with Megahippus and Famine. Yippee! Okay, let us start in 1, 2, 3, go.
It's weird to think that something like this was in the late Miocene.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this thing and Hybohippus both lived pretty long. And also, they lived at the same, like, they lived on the continent at the same time Caligatheres had just crossed over. But they, at least in California, they don't seem to have coexisted in, like, specific localities. So it seems there might be some fine level exclusion going on the landscape.
Are there any frontal view reconstructions?
No.
No, references for Megahippus are nearly non-existent.
Amazing. Yeah. Was it a grazer or a browser?
No,
Specialized browser.
This thing is an Okapi.
Cool. Okay.
This dude is as specialized for browsing as an ungulate possibly can be, and it's living in the woods.
Yeah, ironically, this guy might have convergently lost or extremely reduced the rhinarium.
Yeah, if it's adapting its lips for that to the same extreme as some other ungulates. Because giraffids did that.
Dynamo, am I hearing your family?
Oh, yep, hang on. Just a sec.
I recognize.
The voices in your head.
They are not. Very happy that I don't need to think about color this time around.
Would you say width would be similar to modern Equus or different?
If Hypohippus is anything to say by, it was pretty thin.
Thin? Okay.
Actually, let me find that image because I was able to find one in an old paper, like of a Hypohippus mount. Let me post it. Like you could see how slim this guy was.
Oh, yeah.
Like these guys were.
That's basically
Like
just
the
modern horse, right?
it's an
No.
Okapi. Like I definitely think Okapis are a way better comparison for like, because this is basically Persidactyl Okapi.
How many incisors? On
I-
top jaw.
Is it 2 or 3 on each side?
Looks like 3 from the skull thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I just can't remember if they reduced it or not. I couldn't remember
Yeah,
at
because
least.
Dynamic sent an image earlier, but I'm not sure how to decode it.
I think that might be the lower incisors.
I mean, you can also
just
just
getting
look
some
in the side. You can also just look at the side view, like with the muscle attachments. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get the expression that I'm wanting to because it's so stupid.
Damn, as painful as this looks, I think this might be so far my favorite drawing.
Megahippus is extremely cool. Like it's very alien for what you picture. a
Yeah, but
horse
also
being.
like
It's,
just
the
drawing something
antithesis.
being so underfed and stuff. It's like it shouldn't be so much fun to do that.
Yeah, it's not something you really do all that often.
Yeah.
Usually when you're doing it, it's already a dead animal.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
Go back.
Ease.
11 minutes 20 seconds.
Oh no.
The Australian has taken you over.
Wait, what?
Oh, to my knowledge, Petit, isn't Honor a Australian like originated thing?
No,
Am I-
that's a thing that people assign to Australians. So that's a misunderstanding of how we pronounce
Assigned
the,
Australian by chat.
the vowel at the end of O. So we say oh no, but then people who are more used to rhotic dialects of English assume it's or no rather than or no. If that makes
Yeah.
sense.
That does. It's interesting.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh, this is a beautiful face.
I should probably add like a bunch of flies in the end here.
Mm-hmm. Most of North America would have been subtropical at the time. There'd be plenty of flies.
Would it have still been subtropical by the Miocene?
Oh yeah.
By the late Miocene? Huh. What's time looking like?
7 minutes.
Thank goodness.
Could be worse. Could be 8.
Hmm.
Yeah. It doesn't really matter, since we're not really going into that amount of detail, but something fun that I noticed with a lot of like Percydactyl, and I honestly think probably ungulate toes in general, is like they have this sort of like light colored band around their base.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Quite a few of them.
Would these guys have had a mane?
Entirely.
Nero-
Who knows? Looking at bovids, manes pop up independently like a bajillion times in a bunch of different niches, but like putting an Equus style mane, probably not. Like I would not be
We don't
surprised at all if that's
We
like-
don't even know if the sister genus to Equus has a mane.
yeah, no, the only thing you can confidently bracket an Equus style mane onto is crown group Equus. For something like this, maybe the short, full body, like full all the way down the back mane of Bongo antelope, if you want to put raised hair on him. Otherwise, maneless. Maneless is also a fun look. But we have, I don't think we have any way of telling for sure, because it's just
Yeah.
for, unless we like a whole one gets preserved in like the perfect anoxic lake.
Yeah, or
With an
any
animal of
horse
this
in
size, razor
general,
unlikely.
because
We could,
Mhm.
we
It'd be
could
like-
potentially get like a nice age horse from like Patagonia. But
Well, getting soft tissue Hippidian would be very, very fun.
Yeah, I think that's still the most likely thing to get in that direction.
Mhm.
But even then, like it's not even like a guarantee that you would get a preserved mane. Like there are like Ice Age horses preserved where you don't really
Yeah.
see that.
Yeah. Yeah. And like for the little Calippus that I drew last night, I wanted to be a little bit silly with that one, so I copied the black wildebeest and put 4 manes on it. 1 on the neck, 1 on the chest, 1 on the snout, and 1 on the throat.
Oh, something we have not talked about is you can also play quite a bit with the ears and their shape.
Oh yeah. Like artiodactyls are diverse enough to be a good reference for horses this far from Equus, like just for fun soft tissue speculation. Rounded ears, pointy ears, tasseled ears like forest buffalo, stuff like that.
Yep. 2 minutes 30 seconds.
You made the mistake of saying hello to your family. Now you are behind.
No, I'm not. I'm fine.
This is fine.
I'm only mildly panicking.
I made the mistake of getting a snack.
Oh, also one other thing. Y'all might have noticed it on the skull, but this thing would definitely have whatever horses have in their preorbital fossa.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because this guy.
I deflated that because that makes it looks more skull-like.
Oh yes.
Staying on topic with famine and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Would it add to the famine aesthetic if, like, I know you've put kind of a raggedy little mane on its neck? What if you mirrored that also onto the like down the ventral side of the neck as well?
Maybe. Let me try that.
A ratty, muddy double mane.
A little bit. Ooh, actually what could also work is because it has this pronounced chin. Have a little beard.
Ooh, goatee! Yes!
I mean, would it be a goatee or a horse tee?
Depends on what came first.
Mm-hmm.
Did the goats exist already? I imagine yes, they did.
Honestly, Bovidae, like the first known bovids we have are like pretty late in the Miocene. Caprinae, that radiation didn't happen until the Pliocene.
Time.
So no. Ah!
Okay, so yeah.
Post, you horrible creatures.
All the Artiodactyl or specifically ruminant radiations happen way later than you think they will.
Yeah.
Okay, the giant beast. That isn't that giant, actually.
I'm just glad I'm doing. Oh, go ahead.
Ooh, Cypressure asking any words on the tongue? Not really.
Go wild.
Yeah. we would need detailed studies of the hyoids for that, which are rarely preserved in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Megahippus. Saving that. Copy. Past.
I'm just glad I was able to finish a whole body.
Nice. Oh, the Japanese paleo community has found my plesiosaur tweet.
What?
Oh.
How do you know?
They're all comparing it to space battleships.
Okay.
Ah.
Yes.
At least 2 people are.
Mhm.
The famous Japanese paleo community of 2 people.
What do you mean? There's thousands. Oh, you mean because...
Suckerman Baptist.
Damn it, petite. Oh no, but best reaction so far is this posting and other talk. That's the correct reaction.
Yes. Oh, beautiful.
Side pressure, well, what battleship? That's for us to find out, isn't it?
One of the quotes to your Plesiosaur's tweet, it says it's the penguin meme, but well done.
Precisely.
That's actually what I did last year as a tweet. saying like, "Hey guys, please stop trying to put like this penguin soft tissue on sauropods and stuff. Plesiosaurs are right there." I would like to bring this back up, that tweet, but I don't think I will be able to find it again.
Let's see if I
Watch me
can
find it right
that.
now. I'm gonna start searching right now.
I wouldn't know
I
how
I
to
just
find
found
that,
it.
honestly.
Just found it.
Really?
April 24th, 2025. Here.
All you do is keyword search your tweets, and then that's it. That's how easy
Yep.
you find it.
Damn.
Oh, We got the tech savvy.
Oh damn!
youngins in chat.
I used the same plesiosaur image down below there back then too.
Oh.
You never change.
Mm-hmm.
I remember this thing got big because for some reason it left the paleo community and a lot of people had no fucking clue what I was really talking about, and so there was a weird amount of wrong assumption being thrown around.
Huh.
Yeah, there
Wrong
were
assumptions in online
bizarre quote
spaces?
tweets. Like the wool tweet was designed for like the paleo Twitter, people who are aware of this, and then it got beyond it, and because it's just a short little thing, many people did not quite understand what I was going for.
It left your target audience.
It left my target audience.
I think like a lot of the people just didn't read what you said. Like just looked at it.
I mean, we
started
know
arguing.
that reading comprehension is a rare skill these
Yeah.
days. Yeah. And don't even talk about media literacy. Anyway, let us have a look at what people posted, starting with Captain Trololo, continuing the beauty that is the theme of actually what is a bow also famine? I had some what is a bow standing for? I know there's sometimes depictions of like things. Oh, conquest is also sometimes part of that, so that would be part of conquest. So, yeah. It's weird how like what is a horseman of the apocalypse like that changes. Anyway, very cool. Next, Ultra Loser with this funny guy looking up at the sun. That shouldn't be there because it should be in the dense jungles. Or maybe it's in the morning. It's just golden light coming down through the canopy. Very cool. I think you could make like the chin a little bit more pronounced in this guy, just because the thing has a weird lower jaw. But yeah, no, otherwise, very good indeed. Then we have He Needs to Be Silenced. My God, they have a little picnic there. Look at all these treats they're having. Very nice. I think once again, the head might be a little bit too horsey, too modern day horsey. They have this deep lower jaw that would continue also to the front here. So a little bit more square, a little bit more rectangular, the overall head shape, I would say. On the other hand, so the feet are very nicely taperish. Good stuff. Next, Bilton. When my forest burns. Damn, also going with the famine stuff here. Nice. That looks pretty nice. Besides being razor depressing. But good stuff. Then Roadrunner from Hell coming in with the Stripey Boy. Very droopy Snoopy Boy as well. I think the skull might be a little bit too modern day horse, and the mouse goes way too far back. Like, keep in mind, it's still a herbivore ungulate. Usually the cheek does not go that far back. Like, if the mouse would go this far back, the wool molars would be exposed when it opened its jaws. It would be like a 10 rack. And you don't want to imagine that.
Or a shrew.
A shrew, yeah, shrew is better comparison probably. Tenrex have these enormous jaw muscles back there. Then Saurops. Horse lips are not fun to draw. They are not. They are way too complex. I'm sorry for your loss. I think you can put some more soft tissue and on lower as well as on upper lip here. Horses just put so much soft tissue on their face. At the front, not in the back, only at the front. They are stupid like that. But yeah, no, the overall shape I think is pretty close. Then Costco, hello. The ugly creature, it is indeed very ugly creature. I see you went with some more like black rhino-like lips here. A very interesting idea. Could certainly see that with these guys. I think the lower jaw could be a little bit more pronounced. Like the chin of a modern day horse is already relatively pronounced. But this guy had way more of a deep jaw at the front. So I expect them to be weirdly chat-chinned for a horse. And I would, yes, the face is rather short for a horse, but it still would make it a little bit longer. But otherwise, very nice, quite rhino-like overall, I would say. Then there is Raven with the little guy, full body and all, nice. It has a beautiful mouth, I have to say. Looks very, very defiant. It certainly does not want to do what mom told him to. Very nice. Also loves the little tufted ears. Good stuff. I think the guts could be a little bit deeper, maybe. Looking at the skeleton, a little bit more guts, unless you also go with a famine theme here. Okay, next is Average Bear, Mega Hippos portrait with a funky little side eye, nice nostrils here. Yeah, no, I think that fits. I would recommend to try to do a little bit more definition on the jaw and stuff. Have the neck go a little bit further back, like not have it too thick, and so on. Yeah. Then we have Eam Cypress. Doing its favorite thing, it's browsing, and it has like a speckled pattern here over its face and neck. Very interesting indeed. Loves a long tongue. Then another goat beard by Enteriano here. What a crazy creature. Love it. I think the chest looks a little bit too... Either like the chest is a little bit too deep at the front, or the guts isn't deep enough hanging in the back. It looks a little bit dog-like right now. Might need a little bit more lowering back here, or a little bit more like lifting up at the front, and then like tiny bit more definition like in the line work of the hind limbs. But I know, I love the stripes at the feet and stuff. It has stockings. Yippee.
Yeah.
Okay, next, Brontoseer. There's a bunch of little scribbles here. The dog is supposed to be Ailurodon. Look at him. It's a little dachshund. Very cool idea. And it has a stupid fetus. Incredible. Looks very stupid indeed. Okay, Axel then with a portrait, very cool. I think overall the vibe is already there, but the eye is a little bit far back. When you look, where should you? Yes, when you look at the skull from an angle, it is relatively far back. However, when you have it in complete side view, it is like at the... If you divide the skull in thirds, the eye would be roughly at the front of the first third of the skull. Yes, like could be a little bit more forward. Maybe a little bit more of a chin. I would suggest. Okay, next, Velociraptor. I'm going all out in the Okapi vibes here. I would make the gut a little bit more pronounced. I love the little guy sleeping on its back. Don't know what that is. Could be one of these big rodents. But yeah, that is very fun. Oh, and the side hoofs would probably also touch the ground or be very close to it. Okay, next, Octolus. Going with war on this one, I see. Two mega hippos battling it out. Very cool. Nice. It certainly has a heft for doing that. I mean, for its time, it's a quite large horse. Yeah, I think again, no, the chin could be the skull of the right one here could be, of the left one here could be a little bit more rectangular overall. But otherwise, yeah. And the limbs a little bit slimmer. Keep in mind, most muscles in these animals is like towards the top of the limb, and towards the bottom, it's mostly tendons. There is not much muscle stuff going on there towards the end of the limbs. Ooh, with a calf by Casual Soap Muncher. No longer Judge Judy. Damn. I ate her. What? Casual judgment. Very cool. Loves the little beard you gave it on the lower jaw. That is a very cool touch. I think again, like the overall head could be slightly more rectangular, but no, otherwise very good indeed. Then Grog with front of the animal going with a very striking coloration, a little bit Okapi-like, a little bit other stuff in there. Interesting. I think the neck is a little bit long. I would say when you look at the skull drawings that not skull drawings, the photographs that JW put the skull on, the neck is like roughly 2 times the length of the head. I think in your case it's a little bit long. Also, it might be because it's so stretched out. Hard to say. Would need to measure. V-Swain attempting to salvage it. I think it's already pretty good. Little bit more beefy at the snout maybe and stuff, but nope, that looks fine to me. Good stuff. Lolpai has something spoiled for us. This one shall speak no evil. Oh, fuck. Ooh, I don't even want to know what happened here. God damn.
I'll tell you what happened.
That is nasty.
It yapped a little too much in the presence of a Calicathir.
It might have, yeah. Talk dumb, gets a claw, I guess.
Feels like anything that would have done this would have also shattered that portion of the skull too.
Depends how. I mean, if it was like going full onto the face, yeah. But if it just like went past it, only like went into the soft tissue, basically degloving the snout.
Yeah.
Although, fun thing you can also do, Lolpai, here is like the depression where the potential glands were. would be partially exposed here. You can show underlying soft tissue or that thing being popped open.
Mhm.
Just food for thought. I hope nobody's eating while looking at this. Then Dynamo with the baby and mother. Look at him, very cute. What a little snooper. And then we go with JW, going also with a war theme, I see. With two mega hippos just beefing with each other. Very beefy, very good. Nice stuff, nice stuff. Then that should be Hussein.
Yeah.
The fuck is going on here? Oh, you went with the Chechen meme as a template. I see. Very nice. Also, Shang-Chi hippos here. Fuck is that schnauze? Oh, good. Then Abritologist, very nice. Love the coloration here. A black horse. And look and behold, a black horse. And he who sat on it had a pair of skates in his hand. Oh, yeah. I don't remember who suggested this theme, but it works. Ooh, little update on the guts here by Raven. I see. Yes. And so, ooh, that is a nice one, Petite. Very cool. Might be your best one so far. This stream.
Yeah, probably best one so far, I'd say.
Nice. Okay. Whoop. Oh wait, something else was posted. Experimental putting soft tissue on the... Ooh. Yeah.
Oh, the Rhinarium. A moose-like Rhinarium, that's cool.
The Rhinarium.
I reduced it a little bit. A fair bit.
Yeah.
Honestly, I can see a moose-like Rhinarium. I can see it.
You cooked with this one, Dynamo. I'm gonna just say it.
Google the best.
Also, I have to go
Yeah.
now.
Okay.
You
Bye,
say
buddy.
I'll do the last one later. and
Yeah.
I'll finish off the others.
Go Shi Fat
So,
Choi.
yeah.
Have fun,
Thank
Petit.
you. Although we are celebrating Vietnamese New Year, so it'd be Chok Mong Nam Lai.
Oh, thank you. I apologize.
Yeah, I'm also Chinese. It works. So, yeah.
Bye.
Okay, and with that we go to Parahippus.
I guess this is where I bring up that it's an unresolved paraphyletic mess.
I'm actually surprised. Like the phylogeny mess hasn't come up already.
It's fine. It's
mainly just this guy in Merychippus, from what I remember.
no, this one isn't that bad. Merychippus is a polyphyletic scattershot. This thing is the like Parahippus is the stem lineage of Equinae. It's the basal template of Equinae.
Yeah, you
This
can
is
see that
a
in the
creature.
skull overall and the overall build.
Yeah, the best ones are probably Parahippus nebraskensis, that has a skeletal mount, and also the one you posted, which is quote-unquote Parahippus leonensis from Thomas Farm in Florida.
Oh.
Which, it works enough for our purposes.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it's basically the taxon just outside of Eginae.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now
an
the question is
explanation of what
how to
Dynamo-
turn this into death.
Yeah, from what Dynamo was talking about with Merychippus. Merychippus, and there's a phylogeny of it. It's just found throughout the entire like horse family tree.
Like, hang on, let me pull up the phylogeny. Where is it?
Yeah, I was about to ask. I remember.
Show the
I don't
horrors.
know when it was brought up that you guys share it.
Oh, how far is this guy from Wait, do I have one actually in my horse reference? From like I think it's Cataballohippus.
Sorry,
thing-
Calobatihippus or
Yeah,
Calobatippus.
Yeah.
Calobatippus might sometimes it's basal to Equine alongside Parahippus, but most of the time it's considered in like ancestral true Enchitheriine. Potentially not a good reference. But here's a 2008 phylogeny, one of the only ones of this scale that exists, with quote unquote just Mary Kippus labeled in red.
Fuck.
Thankfully, there's like you can see true Mary Kippus inside Hipparianini, but Mary Kippus as like the basal glob of Equine is outdated. But also, you can see down at the bottom of that phylogeny, Parahippus leonensis, the Florida guy, just outside the main radiation.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like this is the basal form from between the early browsers and then the big radiation of Equini, Protohippini, and Hipparianini.
Wait, Dynamo, I'm in my horse reference. I might actually have made a composite skeletal using the other guy. Let me know if what I'm going to send you is actually a good skull of Parahippus, because I didn't label it in my document.
Oh boy.
Is that skull Parahippus?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. No, that that tracks. They're
I have found this that I made.
Mm-hmm.
I scaled a bunch of horses because I was gonna do like a size chart thing. And let me also do a size comparison since I know at least Petite will want that later. It's like average size.
In terms of vibes, these things would be like mid-sized antelope, like small to mid-sized antelope that are in wooded areas but are also eating grass. Like bushbuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could not tell you where I found that skull diagram. It's been multiple months, or like a month and a half at this point.
It's probably the giant Equidae paper.
Probably. I found it on Bio Heritage Library somewhere.
Yep. Unfortunately, there's not many references for other taxa besides Leonensis, which, might not, probably isn't Parahippus, and also like Nebraskensis. There's just not much photographic stuff out there for most equids, honestly.
Might just do a head bust to this guy, or like a neck bust, mostly. Not for really any particular reason. So were these guys grazers by this point? I forget.
Partially. Like they're mixed feeders.
I love white-tailed deers.
Mm-hmm. Like
that might actually be
something-
a pretty good comparison.
Maybe, yeah. Like this is mid-sized deer to mid-sized antelope of mixed habitats vibes critter. And they had 3 toes.
Yep, pretty sure all of them would still be on the ground, or at least pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, Gulopithecus, I have something in mind.
Interesting.
Is there anything else we should go over?
Honestly, there's not much else to show for Parahippus.
Yeah.
Oh wait, also, for people who want it, give me 1 second. Let me get people a closer view of that skull I found.
Mm.
Because it's super zoomed out in that image. There you go.
Oh, nice.
I will trust you, Dynamo, that this is actually the right genus.
Yeah.
That we're
If not, so be it.
Pit of Hammers, unfortunately.
Parahippus is
I mean,
a
it couldn't be
concept.
worse than what's already out there. So
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So have these gotten all the horse-like facial features, or are they more like?
Nope.
I-
Imagine these
Um,
are white-tailed deer-ish. Like these
I'm
are.
gonna
So
be
wet
honest.
nose.
Probably still have a bit of a rhinarium. I'm honestly like like a super equus looking snout. If I had to guess, probably within like derived equini, like that particular tribe when they got big and grazing specialized.
Yeah. Most
For now,
things
something
would
like
look. Oh no, you go.
vibes wise, yeah, like something in between mid-sized deer like whitetail to like bush book and lesser kudu in terms of ungulates.
I
Yep.
think Bovidae diversity is pretty good.
Honestly,
like,
yeah,
for
they're like a.
comparison.
It's wild how much they're like a later Cenozoic mirror of the Equidae radiation. Like now they are in their heyday.
Okay. I think we should start.
Mm-hmm.
In 1, 2, 3, go.
Also, just found a quote unquote Parahippus leonensis foot from the Florida guy.
Look at how long those toes are on the back there.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Still
that's
still
kinda
useful
cursed.
for locomotion.
Yeah, like even though these guys were in force, it's like I actually saw a pronghorn paper thing talking about like adaptations that you see as like in grasslands, like as they expand. And turns out the pronghorns didn't change all that much between their forest relatives and their modern ones, and it was more behavioral stuff probably. Like they could always run extremely, like they were always cursorial seemingly, even when they were in the forests.
Oh, wait a minute. Hey, JW.
Yes.
Oh, well, first, Mrs. Megalitas, no. I actually wanted to bring that up. That skull might be Parahippus, depending on whether or not Desmotypus is a separate thing. Either way, very close relative, so it gives you an idea of head shape, roughly. They're just little guys. And also here's a skeletal mount of the aforementioned either Parahippus or Desmotypus for an idea of the proportions of these things.
Yeah.
They have pretty tall skulls.
Yeah.
Let's see if this works. Just vibing out the shape of the skull in frontal view.
Yes. Pretty narrow.
Yeah.
I guess, unless you make the glands or whatever it is particularly bulgy.
Maybe you should.
Maybe I should.
Yeah. And Yash,
Yeah.
you also drew this fella, or at least what is most likely true Parahippus, in the agate piece.
I know.
Yeah. That's lovely goofiness.
I can't wait for a horse to never be drawn again after this.
What? No.
I think I need at
I
least
don't
like a
think we're going
few
to get very lucky.
weeks of horse vacation.
You know what's
Maybe.
funny? You know what's really funny? This was a dinosaur week.
Yeah.
It is what
Horse
it is.
girls versus dino nerds. Who wins? Apparently this
Well-
time not the dinos.
Listen, who survived the KPG? And
Certainly not the
took over-
horses,
took
because we
over the
don't.
megaphone.
Horses didn't.
We didn't even have
True,
horses
true.
back then.
Yeah.
Dinosaurs did, and then they ate horses.
I'm gonna be honest. Most of the time, when you are saying the term dinosaur nerd, they are not talking about avian dinosaurs.
I get it. I get it. There's no competition. They're both cool.
We
Cool
don't
plays.
talk about the normies here, though.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of cool mammal stuff, though, that is not a horse. Someone on Mammalia did artwork of a very weird suid.
Or honestly, it's not even a suid, just a suina.
Oh, wait. Suoid. Dolichoqueridae.
Yeah, the basal, like something outside of pigs and peccaries.
Pretty much. It still has all four metacarpals.
Mm-hmm.
Or all
Hmm.
five,
Wait, was
sorry.
it-
All
was it-
five metacarpals.
Yeah, it was about. And several papers call that clade, that specific clade of them, aardvark convergent.
Yeah,
in
they
both
might have
two-
been digging in.
Like in both terms of tooth, maybe diet, and also digging ability, potentially.
Ugh.
Yeah, they might have been digging with their forelimbs a ton rather than
Which I mean,
with their
peccaries still
noses.
do.
Yeah, but to the extreme.
Yeah, like the. It's a. I don't know about Myrmecophagus, but they have weird, like, very aardvark convergent teeth that I think are specialized for like ingesting a bunch of dirt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
What
which
were they called
gives-
again?
I literally just think it literally just means aardvark pigs. It is the suffix for
Oh.
the prefix for aardvark.
Yeah, Erychterocoaraneum.
Yep,
12 minutes,
And
by
then
the way.
there's and then there's a second family that does it, but for longer. That also keeps the fifth toe and survives until the middle Miocene.
Yippee!
Too bad that literally most references for these guys are within a single thing that's paved walled.
Ah.
It's like $80.
No! $80 bucks.
There is a nice a skeletal diagram of one of them though in a paper.
$80 for is it a paper or is it a book?
It's a book. It's a book,
Oh, but still.
and it's by like an author that's super established within
Oh,
mammal
fucking hell.
paleontology.
Ah, the pale horse. Peanut, the pale horse is here. It comes to get your soul.
Oh, you're going with a skull motif, skull pattern. That's very cool.
And he will get its sight.
This creature. You don't really realize how weird it is, especially Leonensis, until you just start drawing it.
Mm-hmm. I think is Leonensis in the work in progress Thomas Farm size chart that I posted a while back?
Zero clue.
I think it should be. I think it was one of the first things I scaled. Yes, it is. I'm gonna repost that in case anyone wants the contemporaries of the not quite Parahippus that we know by far the most about.
There we
It's
go.
also
Now
like
it
the
has a
most
sight.
abundant mammal at Thomas Farm.
So the important question: would it have plopped like a horse, or would it have plopped like a deer with pellets?
I don't think that's something we can know.
Unless we, I don't know
Unless we
how
get
you would find
coprolites.
coprolites in association with an animal, but maybe.
Small or like decent, or at least the coprolite size that we'd assume at Thomas Farm. Where it needs to be in an area where it's just a point where it's the most likely thing there.
I mean, that's the
I
thing,
hope
though, there's
people
some
on stream will
similar sized
approve of the
Artiodactyls.
meme. Oh, sorry.
No, all good, all good. You go ahead.
I hope people on stream will approve of the meme with the eye color here.
Valid to eat fingers.
Valid to eat fingers.
Yay!
What's time looking like?
8 minutes.
I
Just
feel
so
a
it
little
doesn't-
bit like I've been getting back to my roots with doing a horse stream, honestly.
They're fun to draw.
Oh,
I'm
let's
sure
also
probably
put
some
a
people on the stream do not agree.
let's put a corvid on its back.
Honestly, the nice thing about doing these streams is that by the fourth drawing, you are already in tune with
One is
what
warmed
you're
up,
drawing.
yeah.
Based off the way that I like render out these things, it's always so weird because like the ears are some of the last things that I draw.
Yeah.
So I'm just stuck with a horse without ears for a bit.
Ooh. I'm gonna have to be right back. Cod curry is ready.
Oh my god,
Uh-huh.
that sounds amazing.
Mm-hmm. I will be right back.
Majority of the things that his mom makes are very good.
As expected.
Yes, yes.
3 minutes, 40 seconds. Walking through a burned forest here. Hmm. One minute.
I am back.
Just in time, 1 minute.
There's 1 minute.
Maybe we should have gotten food after.
It's worth the sacrifice.
Honestly, though, yeah.
"15 seconds. And there we go. Time to post. Show me your haunches.
The feat of these guys reminds me of a character from Ben 10 that literally has the same arrangement posted in other talk texts.
Ah. Okay, time to save. I'm getting observed by a cat once again. Ceratosucops,
Feels like
maybe. On the other hand, maybe it could be just a bird that looks like a corvid. After all, even today there are many birds that look like corvids at first glance.
With how okay, they're saying Corvus. When was this guy around? Oh wait, I seen. I mean, you had like things like Accipiter by this point.
You had a bunch of herbs. I mean, probably not true Accipiter, but is the account that posts like identical unrelated birds still posting? Because I know that was a thing. Like there's been social media accounts that will just post a pair of birds that have literally identical coloration and pattern, but are just unrelated. And they kept going for a while.
Yes, I know, Sagi.
Where's the other one?
Findus is sitting also here, but he doesn't make a sound.
They're not going for your papers yet.
No. Not
That's
yet.
it.
The cats are not going papers, please, yet. We have not yet reached cat dystopia. Okay,
Yeah.
let me increase chat and let us have a look what people posted or still are posting. I see people typing. We start with Andriano, or is there something before? No, I think so. Andriano, who's doing the Hons. The Hons is very, very Honsy. I think you might have broken its legs, though. Its front legs. Like, when the elbow is up here, this joint down here would bend the other way.
Well, it's dead.
It is. Otherwise, though,
Kinda
I think
shit.
that's pretty good. Nice one. Sagi, please. Just give me a moment of peace. Next up, Hussein with the funky critter. Let me actually here have the skull open on the side the whole time. Makes it easier. We go. I think you might have done something that somebody else did earlier. You made the nose a little bit too camel-like. Like it has quite. You gave the thing quite big upper lip that is like protruding beyond the nostrils. But in horses, although this is a basal horse, the nostrils will be probably more forward, larger, and maybe like connected to at least a small renarium left, as JW mentioned. God damn it, Saki. Back in a second.
Yep.
Had to throw him out. Yeah.
Oh,
Horse
How could
horse
you?
snoots are quite weird in how they are constructed. Yeah, not quite there. I think proportions of the head overall. Yeah. We are getting there. Could be a little bit longer maybe, but yeah. No. Okay, next. Roadrunner of Mahel, who did a little silhouette. It reminds me of certain petroglyphs from especially from Brazil. Very fun. There we have Captain Trololo with all the four horses of the apocalypse together at last. Very good indeed. Nice. And Parset, yes, finally. Someone did the thing. Thank you, Raven, for all that shit. Beautiful.
My pleasure.
Absolutely beautiful. I think the head could again be a little bit longer and a little bit more rectangular. Overall, the snout is quite deep, even towards the front.
I think not if it's based on Leonensis.
That is fair. I'm looking the whole time at the drawing here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and there's Average Bear with all of them together. Parahippus here at the last. Looks maybe a little bit droopy, I would say, and a little bit too wide. These guys have relatively slim skulls. They might be tall, but not that wide. But very fun nonetheless. Look at him go. Then with Im Cypress. Going also with death, I see. Good. Kill the horns. Certainly makes it easier. Very fun. Then then Wieswain with Parahippus exploring the new plane. Very cool. Nice stuff, nice stuff. I think like the deepest part of the belly could be slightly further back. But otherwise, yeah, that do be Parahippus. Then we have Thorops. Very cool. Rolling around in the dust. I think the neck could be a little bit deeper towards like the chest here. Like deepening a little more. But yeah, no, that is very cool. I have to turn my head to properly compare it. Boop. But yeah. Made it look yeah, it's fine. Octolus doing famine, trying some different perspective. I see here from below. Oh, I just now noticed the skull in the in the clouds. Oh boy. Yeah, this horse is not for this world anymore. Next Ultralucer with a portrait here, going with a quite extensive Renarium, I see. Very cool. Nicely done. And then Octolus also posting all of them again. Bilton with this funky little guy. Very, very cool. I think the torso is a little short. Could like probably add like nearly 20% or so to that to give more room for guts and stuff. Again, this is one of these horses with a relatively long torso. But no, otherwise, very, very nice indeed. And we have Grok with the frontal half of the body minus lower parts of legs. Nicely done pattern. Yes, this is more forest kind pattern here. I would say also with the Renarium and stuff. Oh, Lolpai. Hear no evil. I am afraid what I will see. Ah, there it is. I thought you might have ripped them off completely, but I see you were a little bit more merciful this time. Oh joy, oh joy. Very cool. Oh, I had to make it a little bit. Yes, more shit, please. And there is Dynamo with Parahippus rearing up, showing off how slim the body is and how long its limbs are. Very nice. Good stuff. Then, Costco. I'd prefer dinosaurs. That is totally fair. It happens. I think the limbs, contrary to what most other people have done, you might have done them a little bit too slim, actually, in this case.
I think they might be slimmer than the bones.
They might be slimmer than the bones, yeah, which is a little bit problematic. The guts could be a little bit more there. Important, especially on the hind limbs. Let me show it here in the skeletal. You have this bone back here. Oh God, what's it called again? It's the cannon bone.
Yes, I think.
I will never remember all the ankle bones.
Oh God. But yeah, this is where we have it too. This stuff. Calcaneum, yeah. And this is where the very important, huge tendons are attached, which then also lead to big muscles and stuff in further up the limb. But that means that this part here, in difference to dinosaurs that don't have this, would be quite a bit thicker down here because it's like all connecting to up here. So the bone is not a good indicator for like the depth of the limb in this area. Something to keep in mind. Just one point. Then casual soap muncher with once again some dead stuff and edgy. Yippee! Maybe edgy, but also maybe judgy. Oh, that was too stupid. Okay. Very cool. Loves a halfway decomposed face. Excellent. Very nice. And then there's JW here with this Schnooper. Look at him. He looks so friendly. Like he would totally not trample my face if I would let him. Which nicely shaded snoot there. Renarium. That is very nice lighting effect. Love it. Then we have another Pale Horse by Aberrantologist at night. Good. Excellent. I think the guts could be slightly reduced. Maybe just a little bit. But no, otherwise we are here. Unless it's pregnant. Death might be pregnant. Who can tell? And yeah, with that
Repeat that fallacy.
we reached the end of today's flocking, our horse flocking, or how it's also being called by some people, the herding.
Ooh. Okay, that's a fun one.
No, wait, he needs to be silent. Wait for him.
Exporting an animation? Oh my
Animation.
god.
Oh no.
Alex, my folder is loading in. You better be quick. My folder. It wants to do the outro. There we go. Okay, quick chat expansion. And let's check what Alex has done here.
Go, my steeds!
Lower the volume.
Perfect. 10 out of 10, no notes.
You went all the way to Brazil? Well, fair enough.
No, they're about to.
I don't think he left for Brazil yet.
Yep, in 6 days.
Yeah, but in the animation, you went to Brazil.
It is a prophecy.
Prophecy of Doom. You'll have to see it. Everyone posting their results. Excellent. Let me open our 4 Honses. We started tonight with Shang-Chi Hippus, also known as Famine. No, Pestilence. Sorry. Getting mixed up already.
Yeah.
Famine, after that Archaeohippus, also known as War, followed by Megahippus. Now it's Famine. Aha. And last but not least, we have Death, the Pale Hons in the Burned Forest, represented by Parahippus. Okay. This would be everything for tonight, guys. Thank you all for being here, and see you potentially tomorrow when we will go to Palestine and look at all the fun things the marine Cretaceous sediments there have provided for us. Okay. Good night, everyone, and bye-bye.